Hello, welcome to the first episode of 7 Days Learning. Every day, for 7 days only, I am going to learn something new, and this week, I happen to learn about the clouds because it's been always something that I've avoided pretty much every time I paint landscape, and this is how it goes. Hello everyone, welcome to the voiceover. Let me put some reasons / excuses first. Each painting takes at least 30 to 60 minutes to complete, and everything is painted on a A5 sized paper. It usually take me less time to finish this small kind of paper, but clouds are very difficult to master, so I really take my time slowly to learn this. I just kind of look around and paint the cloudy sky that day. The color that I used was a mix of cerulean blue, Payne's gray, and just a little tiny bit of quinacridone rose. And then the foreground is kind of ugly, I know, but anyway, move on to the second part. I still use the same color, Payne's gray, cerulean blue. This one is a bit brighter, but still has a lot of dark clouds in it. I get to play around with the landscape, and it's some kind of like a meadow kind of thing, but it has fences in the end, which it's a little bit of perspective, and this is really fun to do. And I painted the trees in the distance, and that's it. And then the third one, I'm still adding details. The third one, I painted it on my A5 size paper again, but I haven't stitched it together. This one is a really vibrant quinacridone rose, Payne's gray, indent blue kind of sky. I was looking at a reference picture, like where the highlights and the shadow should be, but ended up I am not really quite like this particular clouds because it's kind of doesn't look realistic, but that's part of the learning process. But I had a lot of fun painting that one. And then this one has a similar shape to the previous one, but it doesn't have crazy colors like that. I just use that indent blue and mixed it with just a little bit of Payne's gray. Sometimes I kind of soften the edges, so it's not all harsh lines. In here I'm adding a little bit of yellowish kind of thing, so it'll look like a sun shining through it. I really like this one, even though it doesn't really have anything to it. It doesn't have any foreground, just the clouds, but that's I actually added some silhouette of city, and it only have one layer. Alright, and then the next one, I put the lighter color on the right to make it look like like a scene when you see the beach at 4 or 5 p.m. in tropical island. I painted it with lots of quinacridone rose again. I don't use a pure purple in this. I don't use dioxazine violet or any type of pre-made violet from the tube. I only mixed it with the blues that I have on my palette. I only mix quinacridone rose with the blues that I have on my palette. So, and then the rocks are actually random colors that I have left on the other palette, so I don't know what the colors are. And then this one, I feel more confident painting it, but even though this one is a lot more simpler than the previous one, I think this is my favorite. I get to play around with the lifting technique, lifting out some of the paints. And then I put layers of water again, and in here I work with wet on dry technique and playing around with, again, basically every palette that I use for this project is all the same. It's just indanthrone blue, cerulean blue, Payne's gray, quinacridone rose, and that yellow, medium yellow, yeah, medium yellow. And then this one, it only have one color, but I think it pretty much capture what a cloudy sky look like, which I really love. And then it's like a pathway to the mountain, and then I added one more layers of mountain in front of it. Okay, what this challenge has taught me that I'm actually capable of painting clouds. It's just a matter of will and my desire to do it. My own doubts obviously kills it every time, but by forcing myself to paint clouds in very limited time, 7 days is very short and I got work on weekdays, so I think I have destroyed a lot of that doubt and fear walls that restrict me. And it actually isn't that bad. I truly enjoyed the process and I have learned something valuable from here. It's best to have a very diluted and transparent paint, build up the layer slowly rather than just one thick layer of paint. And here are the final results. This is the book binding that I proudly made myself. I have made like 5 or 4 of this, and this one came out the best. But anyway, which one is your favorite paintings? What do you think should I do for the next episode? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, consider give it a like and subscribe. I'm not forcing you to, but it would really make my day. Alright, thank you so much. My name is Vitkam. I will see you next Wednesday. Bye!